what we're going to be doing is we're going to be referring back to this chart as we do our problems. So let's go look and see what they're asking. Emilia and Teresa are going home to San Diego. They buy 3 train tickets using $200 bills. How much change should they get from the cashier? Alright, let's look at it. Let's go back to the screen. They need 3 train tickets. So if I look here by train, if they are going to San Diego, they need 3 train tickets that cost $42 each. So I know that my train tickets cost $42. If I write with this, I'm going to add 42 3 times to see how much the tickets cost. So if I add those, I know that equals 6. Plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So the tickets cost $126. But that's not what they're asking us. They're asking how much change should they get from the cashier if they use $200 bills to pay. So 2 $100 bills would equal, yes, $200. So now we're going to have to take 200 minus this number because they want to know how much change we're going to get. So let's put 126 here. Draw the line. So we know we can't take 6 away from 0, so we go to our neighbor. Looks like our neighbor here. We can't take anything from this one either, so we go to the 1. Make this a 10. Now we can borrow from 200. So we cross out the 10 and turn it into a 9. Put our 10 here. What's 10 minus 6? 4. What's 9 minus 2? Yep. Alright. So the answer, how much change should they get from the cashier, is $74. Alright. So the cashier wants to use the least number of bills when she gives the girls change and only has tens and ones. How many tens and $1 bills could she give them? So now we're going to have to take our 74. We're going to have to break it down into tens and ones. How many tens are in 74? Yep, that's right. So she would need 7 $10 bills. How many $1 bills would we need? We see we have 4 ones, so how many would that be? Yep, it would be 4 $1 bills. Alright. Let's go to the next one and see what it says. Ron, Terrence, Rashad, and Adrian are going home to Los Angeles. How much more would it cost for them to buy 4 train tickets and 4 bus tickets? So let's go look and see how much it costs. They're going to Los Angeles. Train is 31. Bus is 22. So let's go train. I'm just going to put T for train. It's 31. I'm going to put B for bus. That is 22. Okay. So now we need to figure out how much that each of these cost. So we can take 31 times 4, or we can add it 4 times, either way, whichever one you want to do. I'm going to multiply it, so let's do 31. What's 1 times 4? 4. What's 3? What's 3 times 4? 12. Now we gotta do 22 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. So now, they want to know how much more would it cost for them to buy train tickets and bus tickets. So now we gotta subtract. So we gotta take 24 minus 88. Can we take 8 away from 4? Nope. So go to our neighbor, borrow. 14 minus 8. Yep, 6. Can we take 8 away from 1? Nope, so we gotta borrow. It's 11 minus 8. 3. So our answer would be 36. Our answer is it costs more. How many minutes longer will the girls' San Diego trip be than the boys' Los Angeles trip? So let's go back and look. Los Angeles takes 3 hours and San Diego takes 6 hours. Okay. LA is 3 hours. And San Diego is 6 hours. But they're not asking hours, they're asking minutes. So, how many minutes are in an hour? Yep, that's right, it's 60. So we need to figure out, so we can figure out what they're asking. So we can do 60 times 3, and then we can do 60 times 6. 0 times 6 is 0. 6 times 6 is 36. 0 times 3 is 0. 6 times 3 is 18. Alright, so it's asking how many minutes longer, so what kind of problem does that mean we're going to have to do? It's going to be subtraction. So let's take 360 and subtract 180. And if we subtract it, we can't subtract this, so we have to borrow. 16 minus 8 is 8. 2 minus 1 is 1. So our answer is 180 minutes. And 2 students buy train tickets to Oakland. 5 students buy bus tickets to Oakland. How much do the tickets cost in all? So let's see how much the tickets cost to Oakland. So it looks like in Oakland that train is 57 and bus is 53. Let's remember that. So let's label it so we don't remember. So we remember. Train is 57 and bus is 53. They want to know how much it costs altogether. So 2 students bought train tickets, so we know we're going to take that times 2. 5 students bought bus tickets. So we're going to take that times 5. So what's 2 times 7? 14. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 1, 26. Now they want to know how much it is all together, so now we need to add these. So, let's add 1, 1, 4, plus 2, 65, 9, 7, 3. So in total, it costs us $3.79. Students buy bus tickets to Sacramento. 4 students buy bus tickets to San Jose. How much more do the tickets to Sacramento cost than the tickets to San Jose? So we're looking at bus cost $48, and the Sacramento tickets cost $74. I figured that out by looking at my chart. So there's 3 students in Sacramento and 4. So 8 times 4 is 32. 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18, 19. 4 times 3 is 12. 21. Alright, so now we need to subtract these to find the difference. So 222 minus 192. 2 minus 2 is 0. We have to borrow from our neighbor. 12 minus 9 is 3. So our answer would be $30. Glenn is how many times as long as a trip to Los Angeles? So a trip to Oakland hours, LA is 3 hours. So Oakland is 9 and Los Angeles is 3. So if I make an equation, they're asking how many times as long as it is. So it's 9. 3 times something. There's my equation. What times 3 equals 9? Yeah, that's right. It's 3. So it's 3 times as long. So they're asking us, what is the difference between the longest and shortest travel times in minutes? So our longest travel time is 11 hours. Our shortest travel time is 3 hours. So now we have to figure out how many minutes are in those hours. Times 60 a minute, and 3 times 60. But let me give you guys a little trick. So what you can do is since this is a 0, we can just bump that on over. And we can just do 11 times 6, which I know that equals 66. And then I just add the 0 to the end. Same with this one. I know that 3 times 6 is 18. So then I just take the 0 and add it, and I get 180. So I just did that using mental math. So what I'm going to do is take 660, and I'm going to subtract it from 180 to find my answer. 0, you can't take 8 away from 6, so I get 16. So then I get 8, and I subtract and I get 4. Sorry, this is messy, guys. So my answer is 480. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching today.